Good afternoon, my friends. Today I'm in Hussein Dey on Gue de Street. I haven't driven down this street in a long time, and what I'm going to show you today is a route that leads to Ain Naadja. In fact, it leads to Gue de Constantine, but it's not as difficult as the road that I showed you last time. You know that when you hear Gue de Constantine, it is synonymous with traffic jams. You know, most people would attempt to go to Gue de Constantine via the Ben Habib Street, via Mohammed Rabia, the central avenue of Cuba, and then Ben Habilis Road, the Ben Habilis Road that joins Cuba, or the central part of Cuba, and Ben Omar to Ain Naadja, to National Highway 63. But I discussed the matter with a co-worker of mine who lives not very far from La Proval. It's a neighborhood not very far from Gue de Constantine, and she told me that I should also try to use the motorway. That's why I'm going to do this now. Okay, so we're going to take the Nizam Road in order to join the National Highway 5, or the Aknoun-Dar El Beida Motorway, and then from there we're going to drive to an area known as La Proval via the Ain Naadja gas station, or the exit that leads to the Ain Naadja gas station. There we are going to join Ben Habilis Road and Wilaya Highway number 13. Now we are driving late in the afternoon and there is less traffic. That's why I fancied filming a video and seizing the opportunity in order to film that route. We are on Ferdinand Hanafi Street in Hussein Dey. We have arrived at Zapata Square. Central Algiers is straight ahead, together with El Hamma. Now we are going to enter the Nizam Road. Palace of Culture is on the top of that hill over there. This is where they hold some interesting exhibitions and also conferences. We've just entered the Nizam Road. I hope that we won't find traffic on this road further away. Usually traffic doesn't start here during rush hour, but further away. The final third of this road. There is a psychiatric hospital here on the right. It's the Detour Psychiatric Hospital. Now everything on the right is part of the Nizam neighborhood and municipality, and everything on the left is part of Cuba. It's spring here in Algiers, that's why everything is so green. Everything is so lush and green. Maximum speed here is 60 kilometers per hour. There is a beautiful park here on the right. You can just see for yourself how green all the area is here. Beautifully decorated with juniper trees. The park is straight ahead, it's over there. It also has a fountain and an artificial waterfall, but I think that they have turned the water off lately. There's traffic here on the left. I guess that there is an accident, has been an accident here. If you want to go to Cuba, you take the right exit here. On the right. You can also turn around and go back to Hussein Dey via that road, via that exit. This is another exit that leads to Cuba, here on the right. And now if you want to go to Ben Aknoun, you take the next exit on the right. If you want to go to Ben Aknoun and Zeralda, to the western suburbs of the city. But we are driving straight on in order to go to Gue de Constantine or Constantine Ford. Even though it's late in the afternoon, it's 5 o'clock, we are in the spring of 2023. It's hot, you know, when you are filming in the sun, you would feel the heat. you will feel the heat. Now everything on the right is part of Ain Naadja, whereas everything on the left is part of Cuba. A jolly view. This is the entrance to the hospital, to the Ain Naadja hospital. And now I'm going to overtake this car to go faster. And we've got to stay focused here because we need to take the next exit on the right. It would be risky if I attempted to overtake that bus on the left. Just look at how reckless some drivers are. I'm in the right lane, so I'm going to ask the bus to move aside a little bit. Now I'll need to take the exit on the right. And on a day when there is no traffic, everything, I mean, you will go to almost anywhere in a matter of minutes, you know. Sometimes it's 10 minutes, sometimes it's even less than that. I guess that this is my exit, and although I'm not sure. Yeah, everything has changed. Yeah, there is no sign, just look at that. Everything has changed so much. Yes, you can see there is a sign here on the left, Cuba and Hayel Badr. Yes, so everything has changed so much around here. That's why I didn't recognize that entrance. It used to be that entrance. Yes, it used to be much wider than now. So this is the entry that leads to the Ain Naadja gas station. It's a big gas station. You can also exit it via the motorway, you know, from the other side of the motorway. There is a new mosque. There is a new mosque here. It's such a nice mosque. Amr ibn al-As. The Amr ibn al-As mosque. And the gas station is on the left, by the way. Okay, we are going to there is a roundabout here. We are going to circle it. It's beautifully decorated with some flower beds. Such a nice thing. They are taking care of everything. Now, okay, I have the right of way. I have the right of way. I am at the roundabout, and this is the gas station. This is this beautiful mosque. I've just discovered it. Maybe it was still under construction the last time I filmed this area or I visited it. I very rarely come to this area. The last time I came here was perhaps 2 years ago when I drove a family here. It was on a hot day. It was, I think, Eid al-Adha, the festival of the sacrifice, and during which Muslims sacrifice sheep or goats or any other ruminants. And I found a family on my way to work because I worked that day, and I found a family waiting for a taxi near the Parnay Hospital, and I picked them up and I drove them here. Okay, so this is the area I was telling you about. This is the road that links the Aknoun-Dar Motorway or National Highway 5 to Ben Hbilis Road, which is straight ahead. So, and from Ben Hbilis Road, I'm going to take Wilaya Highway 13 that will lead me straight to the central part of Gue de Constantine. That will be the end of my video. There is a quiet residential area around here. This is where my co-worker lives. She lives somewhere around here on the right. That I won't find traffic on Ben Hbilis Road, because now it's late in the afternoon and everyone is supposed to have already gone home. Anyways, even if I find traffic, the worst part of it would have been skipped, because the worst traffic jams in this area are to be found on the left, on the roads that are on the left, the roads that lead to Cuba. There is that huge building over there, or a huge block that I have just noticed. I have never seen it before, and this is just to show how, to which extent Algiers is changing. It's changing at a fast pace, and as a resident of this city, I really enjoy that. There is a big children's clothing store here on the left, and of course parents usually come go clothes shopping for their kids. So it's an interesting store to visit. And now let's move on. So here I'm joining this road, which is constantly congested, by the way, at a point where usually the traffic jam ends. Okay, I can see on the left that there is some traffic jam, yes, but there is some congestion on the left. However, here, at this point, this is where traffic usually eases. If you drive straight on, you will join National Highway 63. That highway is going to lead you to the central part of Ain Naadja, okay? And here, on the left, there is National Highway 13. Wilaya Highway 13. So it's a less important road. National highways are big highways. They are very important roads. But Wilaya highways are like provincial roads. They link places inside the province, the Wilaya or the province, okay? So there is such an interesting block here on the right. All these buildings have been recently finished, and you can see how everything is changing. Alright, so National Highway 63 on the right, Wilaya Highway 13 on the left. Now I'm joining Wilaya Highway 13. Okay, Wilaya Highway 13, which goes on to be called the Gue de Constantine Road. So it's officially called Wilaya Highway 13, but administratively it's also called the Gue de Constantine Road, because it's the road that would lead you straight to Gue de Constantine, to the central part of Gue de Constantine. just 20 years ago, this area wasn't at all like this. It used to be almost like a rural area, but today it looks like it's bustling with activity with all those stores. Now most of them are closed, but when they are open, the area is bustling with activity. Now there is a road here on the left which leads to Bash Jarrah. So the road on the left we've just passed leads to Bash Jarrah, whereas this road will lead you straight to the central part of Gue de Constantine. Traffic here usually starts here at this point or around this point here, and it goes all the way to an area where there is a turn on the left, where most cars take that turn in order to go to and join the Gue de road. So that road is the road via which most of the people here leave this area and join the motorway. So during rush hour, or even on an ordinary day, there is traffic here. See, even when it's not rush hour. So that's why it's so congested. And also this area is very commercial. It has a lot of fast food shops, restaurants, pizza parlors, and clothing stores. Here on the left, if you want to go to the Gue de road and the Bin Aknoun highway, go back to the Bin Aknoun highway, you can take the road here on the left. I have no idea where the road on the right leads, and just taking a glance, and I have seen an endless amount of apartment buildings. So we should go and explore that area too. I enjoy exploring these streets because sometimes I make very interesting discoveries on how to drive from one place to another, and how I sometimes discover new shortcuts, and also very practical roads that would allow you to drive from one neighborhood to another in practically no time. Now there is much less traffic than usual than usually, than there usually is, and all this is because most people have already gone home. It's almost unbelievable to find this place or to drive through this place with practically no traffic at 5 in the afternoon. There is a public clinic here on the right. The car in front of us, that small car in front of the car that's in front of me, is running very slowly, and it's slowing us down. So this area is serviced by public buses, just like the one we've just passed. Oh, and it's also serviced by private buses. But private buses really suck here in the capital, because they stop working early in the afternoon. in front of me has overtaken the slow car, and now okay, we have just arrived in the central part of Gue de Constantine. It took us 20 minutes to drive from Hussein Dey to Gue de Constantine on a day when there is no traffic. It's not bad at all, and we have also taken a detour. We could have driven via Cuba, but because we are afraid of traffic, which is endemic in on Ben Habil's road, we have taken this road here. All right, guys, I think that this is where we should wrap this video up, and I hope that you found it useful and entertaining. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications button in order to receive notifications on our future videos. Take care of yourselves, drive safely, and visit Algiers, and goodbye.